What's up YouTube, Willy here. Welcome back to Web Edit Wednesdays, where I go through all the tricks from my Web Edit 3 and tell you the stories behind them. This week is the second last week. It is about the Free Willy. Basically, it's where my scooter does a front flip and I do a back flip. So you could call it a back flip, nothing front scooter flip, but arguably the hardest trick I've ever done in my whole life. So this one is really special to me and I can't wait to tell you the story behind it. So the idea for this trick was born when I did my first ever nothing front scooter flip. It's where you throw the scooter into a front flip, it flips around, you grab the handlebars and throw it back underneath you. I think I did that about 6 or 7 years ago now, and then I just thought of what combinations could I do to it, what could I add. And I'm pretty sure I added a bar spin within the middle of it, and then I was thinking what else could I add. I think I tried a body barrel at a skate park, didn't have enough time, and then I always dreamt, imagine if I could do a backflip while my scooter does a front flip. And the technical thing about that is you have to control how far away you throw the scooter. If you throw it too far away, obviously you're not going to be able to catch it after you finish flipping. If you throw it too close to you, it actually hits me in the butt, and you're going to see it hit me in the butt in the future. But let's get to the first time I ever tried it, and it was at Parla Raceway in America, and it was on the 17th of October 2013. So that's like 4 years ago now, and I was just a little grommet back then. Check it out. As you can see by the second attempt, I actually managed to get my hands on the bars, and that moment right there was a eureka moment where I knew I'm going to stomp this trick no matter how many times it takes. Obviously, the hardest part is getting the handlebars. You are flipping backwards, so you can't really see that much behind you, and the scooter's doing a front flip, so I have no clue what's happening with my scooter because it's completely blind. But I managed to get lucky that time, so there was no excuse that I wasn't going to get lucky again onto a proper landing and get this trick stomped. So nearly a year after trying it my first time, I got my first lucky break and got super close to landing the trick. I was on an Australia tour, I think it was like May 2014, and you're going to see in the clip how damn close I got. Check it out.
Wheelchair motocross, landing first backflip here in that arena. Let's give him a wheelchair motocross.
So damn close that time. I wish that I just stomped it right there and then, and it would have saved me a few blood, sweat and tears. However, if you watch the clip back, I flip around, it's looking all good. See how close the scooter is to me? That's a good thing. I go out, reach, and basically I'm so blind that I just hug my scooter like it's a big teddy bear. And then obviously I couldn't get my hands back on, and I didn't have enough time to get my feet on top of the scooter. That day I did try a few more times and I did get pretty close again and again. However, I had to stop because eventually I did one and I threw it and it actually landed straight bang on top of my hand and head. And I was pretty scared after that to try again. So I had to wait a little bit, and I think it was in New Zealand was the next time I tried it. Check it out. So as you see there, this trick didn't always work out, and a major problem was if I threw the scooter too close to me, it would actually collide with me in the air and stop flipping. And you're going to see on this next attempt, I actually nearly do a whole completely different trick because it hits my butt and like stops perfectly and doesn't flip. And I basically do a special flip and grab back onto the handlebars. Check it out. Could you imagine if I landed that trick? Like you see as I come up, I throw it forward and it hits me in the butt and just stops spinning completely, but I keep spinning, look for the handlebars, there they are, and I had no clue that the scooter hadn't flipped. I thought it had flipped and I thought I actually got really close to it, but then I watched the clip back and obviously it was just a special flip, not a nothing front scooter special flip. So that attempt right there was in February 2015, and I actually managed to stomp the trick a few months after that. However, I do want to mention that Nitro Circus wanted me to do the trick again in the show because they wanted to make a huge edit out of it. However, I had to stomp it in the show in front of a crowd so that it could like hype the show. So after landing it, I tried for about 40 to 50 shows, every show, to land this trick again, and I just couldn't. But I managed to get some awesome POV shots like you're gonna see here. So in this one, I actually have the camera stuck to my scooter, and you'll see the scooter flips, I flip, and then I just miss my handlebars. Only just. You'll see a second angle. Like, I was getting super close every show, but just missing it. As you can see, oh, see you later, Willie. I did get super close again at the end of a European tour. It was in Spain, and I had my POV camera on, and you'll see the clip. And basically, I land and I like hug my scooter again. And I just want to express how blind this trick is to catch the handlebars. As you can see right here, like, I'm basically guessing where my scooter is. You see my hands go back. Where is it? Oh, it's in my lap. No, I can't land on it. Like, I would just throw it underneath me the best of my ability, but it would just never work. As you can see, flip back, look back. Oh, handlebars in my lap. Yep, you go splat. I just rhymed without even trying. So obviously, I just kept trying to get this trick and trying to get it for Nitro Circus, but it just wouldn't work no matter how hard I tried. And I don't even know right now if I could go out and land that trick. It's that hard. It's just so many different possibilities, so many different factors go into this trick. You're throwing the scooter forward. If it goes forward too much, you're not going to be able to catch it. If you don't flip your body fast enough, you're not going to be able to flip around and catch it in time. And it was just the worst trick, but the best trick to land. And I think that's why it was the hardest trick I have ever done. And you can see here, I just keep trying. Like, I was not going to give up. It's just not my kind of deal.
Give me the head.
I just can't let myself give up. But you see in this next clip how close I get. Throw it around, reach out, scooter's like nowhere near landing, but I still just throw it underneath me just in hopes that I might be able to land it. And then I point to the crowd like a mad dog. Alright, finally, the day I landed this trick was the 14th of March 2015. It was in Wollongong, which is a city near Sydney in Australia, and we're on the Australian regional tour, and I just thought I'd give it a go. And pretty much from the time I started trying the trick, I knew that day was going to be the day that I stomped this trick. You're going to see in these next two attempts, I'm not sure how far in I actually started filming, but you're going to see how close I was, and I was really prepared to land this trick. Check it out. As you can see by those two attempts, I was so close, so ready to land this trick. So many attempts, like, what is it, 2015, so from 2013 to 2015, 2 years in the making this trick was, and so many attempts led up to this point. The moment I would land probably the hardest trick I have ever done in my life, the nothing front scooter flip, backflip, or the free willy. Enjoy. Please, because I thoroughly enjoyed landing this trick. Check it out. I didn't think that was the one, but I freaking got it! Yes!
There it was!
Dude!
What the hell?
I was like, this has to work. Stopped it! And there you have it. I just couldn't believe that I actually landed it. It was so all over the place. Like, that didn't feel like the one, but somehow I made it the one that I landed. And there's just so many factors to this trick. I mean, even just doing a nothing front scooter flip, you throw it too close to you, it hits you. You throw it too far away, you can't catch it. And then thinking about a special flip, if you flip your body too slow, you're not going to catch it. If you flip too fast, it's going to be too hard to catch the scooter. And then you basically just multiply all those factors all together, and they all have to come down perfectly to make this trick happen. And somehow the planets aligned and I managed to roll away from this trick. You can even see in the slow-mo, like, it hits my head. It literally hits me in the face, and that's how I know where it is. I miss my hand, put it back on, and then somehow get my feet back on. Like, this trick was just so ridiculous. And I was lucky enough that my mate Nick F Films was at the show in practice filming all my jumps. And he got the perfect clip, which I'm going to show you right now. There is no sound, so I'm just going to basically talk you through it. But pretty much one of my favorite clips of all time. Enjoy. So as you can see, going down the ramp, I just love the background too. Like, it's a perfect shot. Come up, throw it forwards. Everything's just all happening at once. Scooter hits me in the face, miss my hand, put my feet back on somehow. And let's just have a quick look at how the scooter hits me in the face. So I throw it, and watch this. Donk, like you see it hit me there, and my hand's reaching for the handlebars. I realize my right hand's on, my left hand isn't. I put it back on, and then somehow toe drag out. No, please. Never. I can't sketchy redo on this one. I'm so sorry. But obviously I was super pumped. Went up to Schmitty. Was just over the moon. I live for moments like this. This is what action sports is all about for me. Just the fact of trying so hard so many times and then it finally paying off in like a dream come true moment. And right then I knew Web Edit 3 was going to be so special. Obviously it was 2015, so 2 years before I released Web Edit 3. So I was sitting on this clip for 2 years and it was so hard to do, but I managed to pull it off and I think it was worth it. So there you have it, the hardest trick I've ever done in my life, the Free Willy or the nothing front scooter flip backflip. I'm sure there's many other names you could call it, but make sure you smack that thumbs up button for the Free Willy. It was super hard and I hope that you enjoyed watching it. I hope you enjoyed the trick. I wonder, was it your favorite trick of Web Edit 3? Make sure you let me know in the comments if this was your favorite trick or what was your favorite trick. I really want to find out, because if you tell me, maybe there's some things I can add to it for Web Edit 4. But that's going to be it for Web Edit Wednesday this week. Second last one. Next week is the last Web Edit Wednesday ever, so make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on those notifications, and you get to watch me tell you the story behind the front flip 1440 or the cork 1800, or I like to call it the double 900. Because Tony Hawk, obviously I looked up to him so much. He did the 900 air and that was absolutely huge. Obviously on a skateboard, so the difficulty is raised a little bit, or a lot I would say. But the double 900, 1800 cork, dropping next week on Web Edit Wednesday. And obviously it was a super big battle with this trick. I got absolutely annihilated a lot of times, so you're going to enjoy that if you like crashes. However, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe, you already know, but I'll see you in my next video. Enjoy.